it's just been a great experience. You know, I love being here with these coaches. You know, the players, everyone's just amazing. I love being in our bullpen. You know, the guys we have down there. It's just you really couldn't ask for much more.
Well, let me ask you this, and I asked Heath that, and when Mike Adams comes up later, I will ask him as well. You guys get up a lot, and again, last year you pitched in 80 games, and that's a lot of throws. I mean, people always talk, well, what's his pitch count? Well, for relievers, pitch count not really a big deal, but what is a big deal? How many times you're getting up in the bullpen over the course of a season? You may get up one night, and all of a sudden something shifts, and all of a sudden they go with Thatcher, and you don't throw that 7th inning, but you've already warmed up, and now you've cooled down, and the next night you might warm up again and not get in, and then finally you'll get in 2 days in a row. The workload, how do you deal with that?
You know what? It's really not as bad as you make it sound, because I think you learn how to prepare in the bullpen. You learn to get up quick. You learn to throw minimum amount of pitches when you're ready. You kind of shut it down for a little bit. You don't throw as much, and that's kind of how you manage your workload. I mean, obviously you do get up a lot. I've been up, plenty of times, in the game where I don't go in, but I'll throw 10 pitches in the bullpen, but I'm ready to go. So if something happens, I'll throw a few more, and then we go in. But you kind of learn, throughout the process to, how to prepare yourself. I mean, a lot of guys can just get up. You give me 10 throws and I'm ready to go in the game. So you learn kind of how to minimize everything and not put too much stress on yourself.
I mentioned that you had the 40 holds last year. Your ERA at 3.22, and I want to make sure that we denote that you did have 2 saves last year. And,
nice.
What was that like? I mean, Heath Bell had thrown, and they needed to give him a day off, and you get an opportunity to close. And everybody talks about, well, the guy's a good 7th inning guy, or he's a good 8th inning guy, but that 9th inning is completely different. Talk a little bit about that and how you approached it.
I mean, honestly, if you look at it, and I'm not taking anything away from all the closers out there, but I mean, you take that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. I mean, I really feel like they're pretty similar. You're out there to do a job. You're out there to get 3 outs as quick as you can and get it to the next guy. The closer is just basically, the last one. He's that last guy that's going to go out there and finish the job. And, Heath does a great job of that. And honestly, I kind of went out there with the same mentality as I would in the 7th inning. You get up, you get ready, and you go out there, and you got one job to do, and that's get guys out, and that's what you try to do.
Well, you and Adams, and when they bring Thatcher in to get maybe a left-hander out and then turn it over to Heath Bell from about the 7th inning on, or maybe sometimes even from the 6th inning on, you guys were protecting a 1-0 or 2-1 lead. You didn't have a lot of room for error last year.
Hey, you know what? We just asked for the lead. That's it. And I think in our bullpen we're really comfortable and very confident in the fact that we can go out there and we can finish the job.
You throw the slider, and I don't have the stats in front of me, but watching every home game, every road game, and living and dying Padre baseball to talk about it after the game, I would imagine, and maybe I would think that you probably throw about 60% sliders.
I think it's actually pretty close. I think someone had the stat last year. I think it was like 64%.
Yeah, right around in that area, and that is a pitch that is very hard on the arm. Now, again, if you got the good mechanics, you're not opening up and dragging that arm through the throwing area, you're going to last a lot longer than the average guy. But that's a pitch some organizations won't even have guys throw. They'll have them throw the curveball, the fastball, a changeup. Who taught you the slider, and how resilient is your arm after you break off all those sliders?
Honestly, I've taught myself every pitch except for one, I think. But the slider, it's just a pitch I started throwing a little bit when I was in high school, and it was really, really good for me. I wasn't really a pitcher in high school, but I mean that's when I started throwing it, and I just kind of learned and developed it a little bit more, throughout the years, and you kind of get more comfortable with that grip. You get more comfortable with how your release point and how you're letting go of the ball, and honestly, it doesn't. For myself, it doesn't really put too much stress on my arm. But I think if you throw the slider properly and you're not cranking that arm every time you're throwing it, I think you'll be just fine. I mean, guys that throw a lot of cutters, it's kind of a similar arm action, a similar motion, and it doesn't really seem to bother my arm too much after I'm done throwing.
Now, what pitches do you throw? I mean, you got your fastball and you got your slider. What else? Do you mix in that changer in that 1 inning, or is it something you haven't had to develop?
I have been throwing the changer.
This guy's got the best left-handed move of any guy.
to the seats, you gotta go through the
I think it's kind of common that around New Year's people start picking up the baseball and start tossing it around. And then around the 1st of February, so
looks like people are getting ready for the season. You say something?
Yes, sir.
First experience of being in a ballpark.
We talked about that right after the half. He asked when you intentional walk guys instead of just throwing 4 balls, a rule is you're not supposed to go to your mouth and on the mound. He asked if you go to your mouth one more time. We talked about that jokingly after that game, but I'm really not sure.
I think they kick you out. And I say that in all seriousness. If you try to do that, you get a warning because everybody knows what you're trying to do. And I think you'll be cause for ejection if you test.
Yeah, right on, Mudcat.
Do that. So maybe a ball for what's that?
Maybe just on the 4th ball.
Yeah, you never know. But you know, a lot of people have brought up the case where, well, if you're going to intentionally walk a guy, why don't you just give the 4th and send him on his way? Well, and what it does is it gives the chance of something happening where the pitcher does something that works for the advantage of the other team. So, thank you very much for your question. Team Latos in the house. What do you think of these t-shirts? How much did you have to pay these people to get this done?
I had nothing to do with it.
Click over down there.
All right.
This way, guys. Right.
This way.
Sorry. Well, I was interested in the last game of the season last year. You mentioned a great day.
That puts it together. I think we won.
Thank you for your question. Yes, sir.
I think that we put it together.
How did a veteran president like John help you?
With Johnny in the clubhouse, it was great because he can always go and get into their guy. And part of his mistakes that he's made probably 10-year veteran time. And to be able to take as much information as possible to go into the season, it's something that you can value as a guy who's really young into a veteran. It'll be the same thing about doing the rank this year. Sorry. But as much information as you can take from a veteran guy, when you really learn, you can learn his mistakes, all of his success at a younger age, so that he's taken out with a few years.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name is Kyle. Which is the best and the worst team?
Worst team is the Dodgers.
Tell me something we don't know.
The Padres, of course. You know, Carolina? Kyla, I apologize. Good question, by the way. But I'm going to go off a little bit on that question. Best team, worst team. But growing up as a kid, who's your favorite team? Aaron Durant saved you for last. Come on.
Jackson.
Favorite team growing up as a kid?
Well, I don't think
You got to think about it.
Pressure.
Definitely wasn't LA, I'll tell you that.
Your favorite team growing up as a kid?
The Padres. I like
You're in trouble. Yeah, right. Way to go, Harangue.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. Make the first audience.
That natural grass, huh?
Wait. Julian.
There we go. I can enter here?
No, here.
Oh, it's out here?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
¿Cómo suena?
Okay. That's where they relax for the players.
That's what I said.
We have to go this way.
Jake, can you do me a favor? First thing is, yeah, I think they're supposed to be there. I think it's 1:30 to 2:45. They're supposed to be there a little early. Okay.
That was the downfall of the Padres right there.
Taylor was leaving it on my
So we had Dick Williams on the team. That's when Garv went to the... There's the National Pennant winning team. Oh, better hurry along. Don't mean to keep you... That was a strike here. That's when they won the division. Here's when they won the National League pennant. Second one in their career. Marks leading off. That's when they won the division. This is their last division win. And that's when we had Dude in their lineup. Hey, Dude. That's kind of how it looks. You'll see more of it later. Well, duh.
How long did it take us to get from home to here?
10 minutes.
I mean, how long did it take?
Yeah, well, how come we can go in?
Do a flipper and balloon on their back.
Just to get it. Leave.
Allora sì, a mettere vuole fare.
Maestro.
Ma poi Simone in
Wow.
No, you don't. Those are just ugly beat-up towels. Nice little down. We got some better giveaways this year. Yeah, beach towel, 2 rally towels later. Hi, folks. How are you?
So, do the Padres come here like early in here, or later?
I couldn't tell you with any certainty what their schedule is for training. I know a lot of them are upstairs doing autographs today, so yeah, their schedule varies.
Yeah, how about during the regular season, for example? I mean, they just come here and sometimes work out and things.
Yeah, they've got their own regiment that happens before and after games, so every player's a little different. I'm not sure exactly what they have set up with their trainers, but you can ask somebody up there.
Okay. You don't have to retrain any real tickets. I'm not here to
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Have a great time.
Whoa!
Sorry. That's right. Meeting room.
They can stay 2 hours. I can stay. John Farino, they can stay 2 hours. After that,
Oh, wow. So I guess this is the place where the players get ready, huh?
Yep.
Someone get thirsty, they'll probably have some Coke, right?
I think they've got some upstairs.
Okay. Actually in a Padre dugout. Cool. I better go find my father.
Oh, okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Old,
Got what I came for. I got to see the clubhouse. You guys hungry?